Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a collection video. Basically I'm showing off my love of the NFL. A big Chicago Bears fan. I do have a complete collection of all the NFL pops. I say complete, all the new ones haven't drifted in yet, but I am up to date on the waves previous. All the new ones are pre-ordered and are gradually drifting in, so in my mind it is complete as where it can be at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video of the whole collection in the display, and then we're going to have a look at a couple of the pops at the end of the video. So I hope it's something everyone's interested in. So let's get through to the displays, and I'll show you all the figures on display. So I'll be back in a moment. So starting at the first one released, that was Russel Wilson of the Seattle Seahawks. Moving across, you start seeing all the first wave of NFL figures. Like I say, this is a complete collection, as I have it up to date. The only figure I would be missing now is a very questionable figure, whether it was actually given for release. I'll get to it in a minute. It is a variant. And it's a variant of this guy, who is Odell Beckham. There is a picture of Odell Beckham in a blue home Giants uniform, but I've actually never seen the pop in person. It is on TPD, so I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I'm not sure that it's ever really been released. So this is coming to the end of wave 2 there. You've got the Seattle Seahawks 3-pack, Legion of Boom, which were the last of the first 2 wave helmeted pops. And then we're on to wave number 3. So wave number 3 starts here. In wave number 3 you start seeing a lot of the retro uniforms. So you've got Brady and Rodgers there in their throwbacks. So you got a lot of nice players starting to come out. Jimmy Graham in then Seattle Seahawks. What you do find with the NFL line is there is a lot of Seattle Seahawks been released. This is due in the main, I believe. If you think where Funko headquarters is, which is Everett, Washington, the nearest NFL team is the Seattle Seahawks. So going along all the way along the collection. And there's another one of the more difficult ones to get, the Carolina Panthers 3-pack. And the New England Patriots 3-pack. And there's a couple more of the throwbacks. Tony Romo, Ben Roethlisberger in throwback uniforms. Again, these were the Colour Rush uniforms they released. So you've got the Phillip Rivers Chargers one, Aaron Rodgers Packers, and then a couple of Cam Newton in the throwbacks for the Panthers. And then you've got Odell Beckham and Russell Wilson and Tom Brady in their Colour Rush uniforms. So what you did find with Funko in the early few phases is they did sort of tend to repeat a few characters. You see a lot of Brady's, Rodgers, Roethlisberger's. So Cowboys here, we've got Zeke Elliott again in a Colour Rush uniform and his normal uniform. Julian Edelman, which is another one of the difficult ones to get. And there he is, the man, the legend, Walter Payton. This is the start of where where Funko started to release some of the legends. So you've got Lawrence Taylor there. And Roger Staubach. There's Joe Montana. There's Joe Namath, legendary Jets, Bo Jackson, the man Mike Ditka, Dan Marino, and then Deion Sanders and the Toys R Us exclusive Deion Sanders that took some tracking down. And Rob Gronkowski, Colour Rush again. So they did keep these themes going. So Zeke Elliott in the blue Cowboys uniform, so they got all the Zeke Elliott's. So we're moving into a lot of the newer pops now, so can see a few new players. Mitch Trubisky of the Bears there. Sam Darnold of the Jets. Poor old Josh Rosen there, didn't last too long with the Cardinals. And then on to the second Legends reign, so it starts again with Walter Payton in the alternate uniform. One thing with the NFL, they do need to do a few more Bears. But I guess I'm just a bit biased. Jerry Rice there, absolute legend from the 49ers. The bus, Jerome Bettis. Another Tom Brady. There's Saquon Barkley. Okay, there he is, the man Patrick Mahomes, his first two pops. I'm assuming there's going to be a hell of a lot more Patrick Mahomes pops coming up, and Lamar Jackson, to be fair. The one and only Cincinnati Bengals pop. There he is, the Bears beast, Khalil Mack. Okay, and now we're just down to the last couple of rows. So we're into where the newer pops have started for this season. I haven't got them all come in yet. We are waiting for Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Chubb to arrive from Pop in a Box. But we have started to get the new ones through. So there's, like I said, there's two new ones still missing from this wave, which is Jimmy Garoppolo and Nick Chubb. They are on order from Pop in a Box, but they haven't been dispatched yet. And then I've started to get the new Legends wave. So I've got the first two of them in. So we've got Reggie White and Ray Lewis. So that's it, up to date. And then we'll have a closer look at a couple. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the collection. A lot of pops there, and a lot of changes through the years. So what I've got is I've got a couple of the pops. One of the Wave 2 pops, and and one from the latest wave, just to look at them, see how they've changed through the years. I've grabbed the same player, just so you can compare and contrast. So I've got J.J. Watt in the away Texans uniform from Wave 2. This would have come out around about 2015. So there's J.J. Watt from Wave 2. So it's very sort of standard pose. You got two poses. You got defensive players tended to stand with their hands up, ready to block, or an offensive player tends to be having the ball, carrying it. So one thing with these early pops from the early days, they had detachable helmets, so you could also have the pop displayed without his helmet on. So you could take it off and change it up. So that's J.J. Watt of the Texans from I think Wave 2. That's the away one, Wave 2. So with a dispatchable helmet. So the latest wave, and this is how the figures have developed and changed over the years. So the new wave is featuring players in action. So this is J.J. Watt from the new wave. So you'll notice the new helmets, they are non-detachable. You can't take these off, so they are fixed in place. But they have just returned. And now they have the players mounted on a piece of grass, turf, whatever you want to call it. And they are in action poses. So they are now like running to do a block, or if it's an offensive player carrying the ball, or a quarterback getting ready to throw the ball. So they have developed and started changing things up a bit. And me being a bit of a traditionalist, I think I prefer the older figures. I do just like the way they're displayed better. It is difficult to get them all on with this green stand on the bottom. But like I say, they are developing and changing the way they do the figures. But again, very nice figures, and I will continue collecting. Hopefully they all start dropping through the door soon, and I can get the collection all up to date and complete again. So I hope you've all enjoyed that today, the tour through my NFL collection. I will do other videos on other collections in the coming weeks, but that is my biggest and first collection, NFL. So hopefully everybody's enjoyed that, and we'll see you in the next video. See you for now.